Hey guys, I'm Nick with tech-Nic, and in the unending quest to find the perfect PC gaming peripheral setup, we have landed here at the Razer Power Up Bundle. Let's see what we got. Alright, so guys, in this bundle we have the Kraken X Lite headset. It's capable of Dolby Surround in 7.1. Ultra light coming in at 230 grams. The keyboard is the Sonosa Lite. 16.8 million light configurations for the LED swath that takes place to your eyeballs. Pretty amazing there. When we talk about quality, this is gaming grade keys on this, and it is fully programmable. Bringing us to the mouse, it is the Razer Viper. Now, we use this on some of our other setups. I've had zero issue with this mouse, and I can tell you that it is absolutely fantastic. You can change your DPI settings on there. It is also a lightweight design with what Razer calls their Speed Flex cable, which is designed to be kind of smooth in movement so it doesn't drag. So from the outside of this box, what's in here looks like it should be pretty good. But I'm going to tell you that my expectation for this is for this to be a very good solution and mid to high level for gaming. Set these here. I'm not going to worry about packing this up nice and neat. My OCD will not win today. What do we want to do first? You know what? Let's do keyboard first. Nice. Here's the keyboard. We're going to leave our cables together for this video and see if I can't have cables strewn all over the place. So in this bundle comes an activation code where you can download the license use for a 7.1 surround sound through Razer. Now, if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, right? You think you need to download something to use surround sound?
Yes, yes you do.
But the answer is yes. Gaming platforms and PCs all kind of took a turn a couple years ago, and just because the hardware is capable of doing it doesn't mean they were going to give it to you for free anymore. So companies like Dolby and others are now selling licenses so that you can access surround sound technology on those devices. It looks like it is included with this purchase, with the download code there, so that then if I were watching a movie, that I can do that in 7.1 surround sound on this headset, which is incredible, and I'm glad to see that it was included in this madness. All right, and then we're going to open the mouse, which will be the last thing that we have to bring to this party. There are some stickers, maybe that's worth showing. And we are going to slide the mouse out of this ridiculously overdone packaging. Okay, let's get a little bit of peel here. Are we ready? Ready? Oh, that was like a good Band-Aid pull. That thing sounded great, didn't it? Oh, and here's our cable for our headphone. It's wired for one setup so that this would go into like an Xbox controller, for example, something with a single port that handles audio and mic. These are the two separate leads. Going into a computer here, I'm going to need to do the separate leads, and that's what we're going to do here. So just worth mentioning, out of the box when we plug these up, the peripherals actually cue a software install for Razer, and you've probably seen this before if you've used any Razer products. And then this makes optimization of these possible. The color sets or even controlling like DPI setting. There's other things that you can do in here. Plus, you make sure that this is always, and this sounds weird to say, but that these devices are always updated. There can be different like audio codecs, or like we're talking about with the 7.1 surround sound license, things that can be updated software-wise for reliability. But it also gives you control of all that lighting and the other stuff. So this is very normal. When you plug this up, this is what you're going to see. I highly recommend installing the Razer software instead of trying to just cancel it and work around it. You do get more functionality out of the devices. I'm going to put these on and test out the feel of these ear cups. Let's see what this feels like. So they're very thick, and without doubt, I am getting a very good cupping sensation.
Oh, you're sure gonna miss me when I'm gone.
It is doing a very effective job of blocking out any airflow or loose sound that's hitting my ears. So that's check number one. That's great. Number two, this is pretty comfortable. The top doesn't have a whole lot of padding on that head rail, and you know, okay, whatever. These are super, super thick, but they're not super soft. It's not a complaint. It's just when you look at them, I think you kind of feel like you're just going to be enveloped in like a soft ear cushion. In fact, what it's doing is giving you a good air seal, but it is not soft. There's not like it's not like laying on a big old memory foam pillow, okay? But no complaints so far. Like I said, we've used the Viper mouse for quite some time, so I can tell you what you're going to have here is an ultra responsive gaming mouse. I've logged hundreds of hours using this on games like Modern Warfare, obviously Rust, which is a channel favorite, Age of Empires 2, Grand Theft Auto 5. Never have I ever felt like the mouse has not done exactly what I've told it to do, and that's the highest approval rating I can really give to it, right? And yes, you get the cool lighting setup. If we can see that in the overhead here, we're getting this pulsating kind of effect here in this. It's not overdone. It's not everywhere around the mouse. It's here in just the logo. It's sleek. I think it looks good. This thing is absolutely fantastic. I can't say enough about it. With a single click here, we can change the DPI settings and scale those all the way up to, I believe, 16,000 DPI. The install here has
16,000?
1600, sorry. 1600 DPI. Thank you, John. You know, every once in a while I just kind of keep going. I mean, come on, you are watching tech-Nic. I can't give you too much information. You guys will start thinking this is a different channel. I don't know if I'm getting lights on the headset anywhere, John. Are there any LEDs on the thing here? No? Okay. Good morning, Vietnam! Anyway, the little bit of chroma lighting that we have right now is here and here in these logos. It is very, very subtle. Now, some of the complaints I have with some of these bundles in the past is that we don't get, there's not really a theme, if that makes sense, that moves around this. I am seeing a theme in the branding here and here and here. So it is at least on all three devices, which I think makes a lot more sense. It's very simplistic, and I tend to be a fan of that. I don't like real overblown stuff, except in shoes and some types of clothing and cars. Okay, I like some things overdone. But it has this very minimalistic feel to the design. It's just kind of this flat black. It's style. It is kind of angled. It's raised. It almost gives like this metallic look to it. It is plastic, but it has almost this like brushed metallic look. It invokes confidence in the durability of this keyboard. A little bit of lighting to it. It's not a freaking like I'm on Rainbow Road in Mario Kart trying to freaking game and like I'm gonna have seizures induced from my peripherals. I'm avoiding that with this, and that's good to me. Let's get a little bit of performance on this and see where we're at. I'll give you kind of my take on what sound quality is like. I'm just trying to get in as fast as I can.
Imagine if Real War was like that.
Yeah.
Everybody,
here's where I want to fight. Everybody, hold on. What weapons do you want? What clothes do you want? Are you ready? Do you have your team together? Do you have your squad together? Okay, is everybody ready to war? Here we go. 5, 4, 3 seconds till we kill each other. 2, 1. Happy hunting!
May the odds be ever in your favor.
To gain access to new missions, enemy threat is high, so expect contact.
And it can be the... Oh, shit. Just killed all
I am putting that in there.
I just killed my teammates by accident. So the keyboard, like I expected, feels fantastic. I mean, I'm not going to have a whole lot to say that's bad about this. This is a fantastic feel. The buttons are responsive. They're not overly clicky either, and I'm saying that on purpose. It's not a mechanical keyboard that has a click, but the key register is fantastic. I have zero doubt that it is registering as I'm making these keystrokes. Mouse is super responsive. I didn't check to see which DPI setting we were on.
I've got you.
But
Is that the guy you naded from?
no. That guy, they actually survived.
There were no survivors.
We've got a hit on heavily armored
This is
target
perfect.
with a weapons
It's
case.
great. I don't
Last
think
known
you're going to have
position is on
any
your
issue
tac
at
map.
all. Not to sound like a Razer fanboy, but we've not had any issue, and we use Razer products in almost every setup in the studio. Now's a good time as any as I lay bleeding out on the ground. Just the kind of 3 points I want to cover is the way it looks, the way it kind of feels or performs, and then what expected longevity might be. As far as how this looks, I think it looks great. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. It's simplistic, it's not overdone, but you know what, guys? It fits great in any space. And then the bit of illumination that you can do there with this and customization on your lighting sequence is pretty incredible as well. Me personally, a little bit of that's okay. I don't really want to use a whole lot of it. So I think this, for me, is a really good setup for that. Comfort or use is, guys, this is pretty good. I mean, I think this is in that usable range for most of us, okay? And performance of these is fantastic. Keyboard is ultra responsive, comfortable to use. Again, I not only think it looks good, but even it is fairly silent too, if that's something that you're looking for. I'm not getting a whole lot of noise out of this keyboard. It's definitely not mechanical to the touch. It does not give that solid click sound. However, that register, that responsiveness behind the key is fantastic. And again, I can tell you, as far as the mouse goes, I've got hundreds of hours on this mouse. It is going to go the distance for you. It is extremely good device. For 3 products put together in a bundle, guys, I don't think you can go wrong with this one. So if you have any questions on this, feel free to drop them in the comments below. We'll try to respond to those as soon as we can. We appreciate all of you so very much. Thank you for watching the channel. I'm Nick with tech-Nic. We'll catch you next time.